Hello, everyone following Online Teachers Summit. The summit is over, but during the year, I'm always on the lookout for interesting stuff that people who enjoy the Online Teachers Summit can do as well. And talking about Summit, we talked to Matt Miller last year, and he's back. Here's Matt Miller from Text the Ditch. Did I get it correctly?
Ditch That Textbook.
Oh, I always get those mixed up. I don't know if
that's okay.
It's like, hello, Ditch. Can I text you? No.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. No, that's cool. I've heard all sorts of different versions of that. I've heard it called Ditch the Book, Ditch the Textbook. We've ditched a lot of things at this point, so it's hard to keep up.
So have you ever heard Text the Ditch?
No, I never have. That's a new one for me.
I try. I always strive to be original, but here we are.
That's an original one as far as I'm concerned. So I like, yeah, that's great.
So Matt, thank you again for talking to me. And I just saw one of your emails about new summits coming from you. You've done your own summit, but you're promoting other summits as well. So please tell us all about it.
Okay, yeah. So back in December, I wrapped up my second online summit called the Ditch That Textbook Digital Summit. All free, 9 speakers, video presentations, all of that stuff. Things that people who are watching this are very familiar with. And since then, I've either run across or have been a part of planning one of about 3 different ones that are coming up here pretty soon. So if people are interested in this, then yeah, there's lots of them. So do you want me to just go straight down the list and give everybody the details?
Yes, please.
All right, great. So the first one I'll tell you about, this one is happening, it'll start at the end of July and will run through August 10th. And this one is called the QCraft Ditch Summit. And would it be okay if I shared my screen and showed some details there?
Definitely.
All right, cool. So I'm going to put that up real fast. I'm excited about this one because I get to pair up with my friends from Q. And so here's the splash page, so to speak. You can get to this page by going to q.org/ditch. And this gives you can see it right there. It gives you lots of information. So basically what we're doing here is from July 25th through the July 29th, there will be 8 different video presentations. And it'll be roughly 45 minutes long each. You can get professional development certificates, like free professional development certificates for participating. And there are speaker notes that you can download. It's all good stuff, all totally free to get you inspired and ready to go for the beginning of the year. I'm going to scroll down to the presenters here. So here's who we've got. We've got several people who are local to California, since Q is kind of focused on California. But we've got some really good ones. Martín Cisneros will be talking about some really cool technology-related things. Christina Ishmael will talk about open educational resources. John Carippo and Kate Tolnai will talk about QCraft, talking about the craft of teaching, like making good, solid pedagogy open to everybody. Casey Bell has written the book and the blog Shake Up Learning, so we're going to be doing some googly stuff with her. Rebecca Hare will talk about design, like learning space specifically. Ben Forda is from Adobe, and so he'll be kind of like talking about the intersection between Adobe online tools and good solid learning. Super excited about this one. Jennifer Gonzalez writes one of my favorite blogs and does one of my favorite podcasts, The Cult of Pedagogy. So we'll have her. And then if anybody watching this is familiar with HyperDocs, then the 3 creators of HyperDocs, Lisa, Kelly, and Sarah, will be on a presentation too. So if anybody's interested in this, the videos are released from July 25th through the 29th. They'll be available until August 10th, and then the lights go out and it's all over. So if you want to get signed up, go to q.org/ditchticks. It's all totally free to anybody all around the world. If you come to this page, q.org/ditch, there's a button right here you can click to. So right. I'm excited.
People can learn more about q.org there for sure. But just because it's a big part of this summit, tell us in a couple of sentences, what is q.org about?
Yeah, so Q is kind of like, if you're familiar with ISTE or some of those big like state educational technology type groups. Q is real focused on the West Coast, although they have affiliates all over the country. But sort of a lot of them are focused there. And, they have a great big spring conference, lots of other different conferences and stuff. And this is just one thing that they wanted to do to, reach out and serve educators everywhere. So it's pretty cool deal.
So even though it's regional based, this is online, so it's open to everyone.
Yeah, the graphic that I just had up a minute ago says free online worldwide. So anywhere that you are, as long as you can, as long as you can load up the YouTube videos, then you're in good shape. So that's one of them. That's one that I'm super excited about.
Great.
So we'll keep moving on.
Yes.
All right. There's one that is going on right now that, as of the recording of this, that just started and will go through August 3rd. And that one is called the Strobel Summit. And so this one is, this one's run by my friend Kim Strobel, who is a former literacy coach. She is a self-proclaimed happiness coach. I love the presentations that she does where she talks about the importance of happiness and of, well-being in students and in classes and stuff. And so she has 6 presentations in her Strobel Summit, and it just started today and runs through August 3rd. And I'm actually one of the presenters. I'm pretty excited about that. I get to talk about ditch that homework, talking about ways that we can teach differently so we reduce our reliance on homework. But the session list that she's got is pretty great. She's got Hal Bowman, who is the Teach Like a Rock Star guy, and he talks about school culture. She's got presentations on growth mindset, trauma-sensitive classrooms, healthy grading practices, Genius Hour, and then here's mine on ditch that homework. And so those will all be released kind of little by little here in the middle of July, and then those will be available all the way through August 3rd. So if anybody's interested in finding that, I'd say probably the easiest way to get to it is to just go to Google and search for Strobel Summit. So it's Strobel, Strobel Summit. That'll take you right to the link, and then you can sign up there to get the emails. So that one's cool in that it's focused on, the focus is reimagining education. And it's just a wide variety of topics that I know people really love in education. So that one, I'm excited about that one too.
That looks really great.
Yeah. So I'm excited about all of them though. It's like trying to pick from your own children, It's like, which one are you more excited about? Well, I love them all equally. So anyway, that's number 2. Yeah.
And we have a third one. Are you presenting in this third one as well?
Yes, I am. So this third one, right? Yeah. This third one is called the Hive Summit. This one is run by Michael Matera. Michael wrote a book called Explore Like a Pirate. That's all about, the word explore has XP, which is, a big thing in like gaming and video games and stuff. And so he usually talks about gamification and game elements in the classroom, but a Hive Summit is more broad. And so, like it says here, it's a free 14-day virtual educational conference. It starts on August 1st and ends on the 14th. Same sort of deal. I think that I want to say that he has 9 presenters. Let's see if I can find that. Here they are, the presenter bees. I love how he does this whole hive thing. It's like hive and bees and honey and all of this stuff all throughout. So, but he's got Dave Burgess, who wrote the book Teach Like a Pirate. There's me. I'm going to be talking about meaningful technology integration. We've got Rick Wormley, who is real big on, like standards-based grading and healthy teaching practices. There's Michael Terry Martin, who's recently written a book and is famous for book snaps. Sarah Thomas from EduMatch, the tech rabbi, Michael Cohen, who just did a really great keynote at the ISTE conference. We've got Joe Sanfilippo, who is big into school leadership, and then Carrie Bogham, who is real big into sketchnoting and doodling and visual thinking and all that. So you can see there's a wide variety of topics there too. 9 speakers, 15 days. He's got 20 giveaways. I don't even really know what that's about, but apparently there are giveaways. And I don't know where the 906 cups of coffee come from. Maybe he drinks a lot of coffee. I don't know. But, but anyway, if anybody wants to sign up for that one, it's at hivesummit.org. You can sign up for that, and you'll get the emails whenever the videos are released. So there you go. There's all 3 of them.
That's awesome. And something we talked about last time when we have this a short video on your tips for the Online Teacher Summit is that you don't really focus for just online teachers. A lot of your tools are for teachers across the board. I would say mainly for classroom teachers, most of them. But these summits, what I love is that most of them are on the mindset level, on the inspiration level. And we can all, whether you teach online or in a classroom, get from that ideas to enlighten your teaching. So that's what I like about these summits, that are not just like, learn how to use Google Forms, which could be very important or is very important, but also mindsets around, because once you have the mindsets, these frameworks, this inspiration, then that can enlighten your own teaching. And that's why I love these sessions.
Yeah, that's so true. And I've even noticed that there are some of the sessions where I think there's good crossover to the online teaching world also. Like we just mentioned Carrie Bogham, who does a lot with doodling and sketch notes and everything. There's a lot of good that can come out of the visual side of learning, teaching more visually. And, that's definitely something that crosses over. So yeah, I think with the mindsets and the frameworks and some of the teaching practices in the sessions, I think would be really good crossovers for online learning also. So yeah, this is totally worth their time, I think.
Great. Well, Matt, thank you so much for sharing this with our audience at the Online Teacher Summit, and good luck with all your personal projects as well.
All right. Thank you so much, Paulino.
And I forgot to say, all the links you mentioned are in the description of this video, wherever people find the links, wherever they're watching. Thanks again for being with us, and take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks.